Hello, everyone, and welcome. I have my regular
Blue Hines, baby.
Why y'all treat that poor baby that terribly? It's awful. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to a Thursday, Old Gray Brick. We're two in a row, man. This is
What's
like a
going
run.
on?
Yeah, but we still can't do two in a row with at least the four original crew members at the same time.
That's right. All right. We were discussing that. Matt and I discussed that. I got to hang out with Matt. Matt came down to Charleston with a bunch of students. Hello, Mr. Yogan. Hello, Meredith. You can jump on and hang out with us. So I got my parts from the thing that shall not be named from what 2024, 25 is.
Which you paid for a very, very long time ago.
Yeah. Well, it was like Christmas going through the parts. I'm like, oh man, I got these. So
wow, past Chris made good decisions.
Well, no, past Chris forgot and bought some on Bricks and Pieces and paid a bunch for them. And then I'm like, dang it.
That's typical.
Yeah, it is. It is. But anyway, so two in a row. But yeah, I think Matt and I had a good conversation. Like, as we're getting older, life is changing. Especially the 4 and 5 of us who started.
Are you getting hair in weird places? And
I started growing something in my ear that I'm like, I keep plucking that thing, and I'm like, whatever. Yeah, the grass starts growing in the wrong part of the yard, man. And so, but yeah, so life is like Mark is in the relationship, which is great. And the best part is that I'm not never getting you boys in church, but I'm getting y'all in barbecue because Matt went with me to Lewis Barbecue down here. And today Mark Sandlin went to Lewis Barbecue that's now opened up in Atlanta. And he's like, oh my gosh, that pastrami is good. So anyway, so it's all good.
Going to barbecue kind of like going to church?
Oh, no, it is. In fact, we had a guest pastor months and months ago. And he is African American, and he tends to be very excited in the pulpit. But when he had that brisket, he had a moment. So,
oh, I bet.
Is that cat here? You're blowing
off. I think that was what was causing that weird astral being thing going on the side of the screen was actually cat hair on my camera lens. So yeah,
nice.
Yeah. Question.
It actually says so much about everything about my life all in one little moment.
Could have been raccoon hair.
You mentioned that isn't having barbecue like going to church. I guess it really depends on how much barbecue you have and how good your heart is, depending on whether or not it's like going to church, afterwards.
Well, here's the drill. I told this to Sandlin today. Lewis Barbecue is 12 minutes from my office. I'm going to have the heart attack before they get all of my money. I can tell you right now. So
Please the real question is, are you from the Church of Dry Rub or the Church of Sauce?
You know what? I'm more ecumenical when it comes to that. So.
Sorry, those were barbecue terms, I hope.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just making sure.
I am definitely of the dry rub congregation side of the house. So
really?
Yeah.
I took you for a saucy man.
No. It's too much work when it's wet like that. I like a nice dry rub.
I think I'm gonna decline from. I'm just gonna keep my. Okay, I'll say it.
Now I am talking about smoking meat, by the way. So
that doesn't help.
When you've got a mustache, like mine, it's like you're eating for two, so you got to be careful with sauce. You know what I mean? It gets all over.
It does. It gets
oh me. Anyway, so anyway, Dana, you're next.
I want to point out, I think it's been a month since I've been on. So.
Yeah, you come on the show downhill immediately.
Yeah.
So
you get an MA rating.
I have a reputation to uphold. So okay.
For the record, I didn't start that one. So.
Question in chat room, Jay. Anybody going to Desertland in May? That's the Orlando Brick Fan event. I'm not going down. Is that Brick Fan Expo? I'm not headed down there. I wish I was. So
yeah, I wish I was able to get away, but no.
One year I will try and go there, but it's not this year.
But anyway, so our lives as older folks is changing, and in some ways we're in better places. I think I've discovered I still love to build and want to build, but the need to build to counteract stress is kind of slid out of my life. So building for fun, and I started working a little fighter here just for fun. So, but anyway, but we still, fans like, we're going to make new sets dropping. There was a secret one that dropped and got snuck today. Did y'all see the Shrek set that was snuck today?
No, I did not.
I don't know if your audio went bad for anybody else, but for a little bit of that conversation, I couldn't make it out.
It did for me too, but I kind of tried to piece it together.
Yeah.
Talking about for me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't like it was. It was just like your microphone got covered or something. Like it was that kind of a sound. But anyway, can you repeat the sentence?
Anyway, so a lot of sets have been. We're going to talk about a lot of sets, but the new Shrek sneak. There's a sneak of the Shrek set that I didn't know was coming, which actually looks pretty good. So that's kind of exciting.
Is it a buildable? Is it like a buildable character set?
It's a buildable character statue-y thing with him and Donkey and a minifig of the Puss in Boots character in it too. So
that's that's like peanut butter in my chocolate. That's kind of cool.
They scaled it to that.
I mean, the fact that you're getting a nice big built figure and then they're throwing in a Puss in Boots minifig. I mean, that's got me coming and going.
That's cool.
I mean,
and the cool thing is the build for Shrek is pretty much scaled for Puss in Boots to be himself.
Right?
As
No,
that
I mean, that's just. I need a cigarette.
I had heard the rumors about the Puss in Boots or the Shrek line coming out. And I had also heard people saying that there might be a minifig series in the future.
Collector series.
There are a lot of characters in that show.
There are, and that would be cool. That would be cool.
Shrek.
Such a non-Marvel or such a non-Disney property. That's just, that's cool.
Yeah, and I guess maybe still has life in it because it's an old property. I mean, geez, Shrek is 20 years old.
You know what though? For that property being that old, it's as popular, probably even more so now than when it first came out.
And there is a new
movie's coming. So
there might be a new movie too. So that
there is.
Oh, I do want to say one quick thing before we go too far into starting getting the new sets. I wanted to comment on your comment about the need to build isn't as intense, and now, granted, I will say that my mental health escape has switched to a different form of plastic primarily lately, but I also think that I needed a break. And I also feel like we were in this weird thing during COVID where it was like, it was nonstop. Build. And I think I needed that, I needed a downshift. So I still have ideas for things that I want to build, and I've got projects that are in play, but I don't feel like I've got to crank them out as fast as I can anymore. So
yeah, I was actually talking to someone about this on Instagram. Like, I came into the hobby during COVID, and it seems like I've noticed a shift. Like, people on Instagram, like a lot of the friends that I used to like talk with all the time, they're kind of gone. And like, it seems like now it's kind of, for my feed anyway, it's kind of going from like mocks and that kind of thing to just land stuff and just sets. And like, it seems like all of my friends are kind of like doing their own thing, and they're not really doing Lego anymore. And even for me, like, I don't really build for the reasons I used to build.
Right.
I'm kind of like, I've just hit like a spot where I'm actually like excited to build, but I spent like months at a time where I'm just like not doing anything. And when I'm stressed out, I'm doing other things.
Yeah.
Well, I question the algorithm though there, because, and my algorithm has shifted a little bit where I don't get a lot of the same, and it might be just what you were saying, that they're not there as much. No.
Wait. Let me talk about your algorithm. Your algorithm is not mine, because I'll get something like really off the wall. Like, what the heck is this? And I see the little Dana logo at the bottom of it with a heart on it. And I'm like,
that makes sense.
Thanks, Dana.
So Simon Liu also commented to me that his algorithm has changed just because of me. But
good.
But I get a ton more Lego mechs and kit bashed figures or minifigures than I've ever seen before. But you're right, Steve. I don't see things from the normal people that I would used to see.
Yeah, and like even people who would like my posts and stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of those people that would like pretty much like everything that I would post, like my friends.
Right,
they're kind of gone. You know, like I don't notice those people like interacting with me very much on Instagram anymore.
And I have to say that I don't even see a lot of the people.
Right.
That I mean, it's not even like they're not even posting, or I'm not seeing their posts if they post.
Right.
Kind of thing. So
that's a big part of it is the algorithm slides you to other folks, and I'm like, I just want to see my friends.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could choose, but at the same time, though, I do get a lot of cool new stuff that I'm seeing. And Doug in the business is great. I love Doug in the business.
So, you know, it amazes me though sometimes is finding builders. Usually I'm finding a builder and like one of y'all have followed them and I'm like, oh, this is somebody I need to follow. Now looking through stuff, all of a sudden this guy's building just amazing little mechs or whatever it is. And like he's got like 100 followers and this guy's killing it, right? And I'm like, let me follow this guy and everything. So it's amazing how expansive the hobby has gotten, especially in the last 10 years. So
it's funny you say that because I almost feel sometimes like, wow, I wonder if I should start promoting other builders because I'm running across like the same thing. Like there was some guy that posted something and he had like, I think he had maybe like, 50, 60 posts, but he only had like 50, 60 followers. Mm-hmm. And his stuff was just, I mean, it was like, it blew me away. And I was like, why I should just, and I'm finding that more and more. And I'm like, maybe I should advocate and start, doing, hey, this is my new cool builder I found for the week. Go follow this guy or something like that.
Right.
Not like I'm some big influencer has, 10,000 followers or something like that. But
Jeff.
Back away.
Hey, Jeff.
So if for some reason you notice that we start posting a little less or we're, whatever, we're cruising into, retirement, but we're still building, right?
Yeah. I think part of it too is like during COVID, the government was like giving us all this money and we had all this money and all this time to like stay in our houses. And I think like now that's kind of wearing off and like people who have like filled their houses with Lego, they have no more space for anything else. And
which is a segue for Matthew.
That's right.
Hello.
Welcome to setting up shelves for stuff.
Yeah, so I have had I'm in the spare bedroom, which is around the corner. Mr. Van Winnen has slept in this space twice when he came down for Atlanta BrickCon, and we got all new windows, which forced us to kind of move but not leave the house at the same time.
Steve slept there too at a different time.
That's right. And I saw Steve's fan.
Well to put at different time in the
just clarifying.
Different years even. So
other people
by a whole orbit around the sun.
Other people could take advantage of the guest room in future Atlanta BrickCons. This time it was Scott from Baltimore. He was my guest for the convention. But anyway, so this has been the dumping ground for like the Lego overflow from the Lego room. So like I'll build sets and they'll like go on this shelf like right over there. I'm there we go, right over there. So there's all the Lego sets built that they were fun to build, and then I'm like, well, there's no more space in the Lego room. I guess I'll put them in the guest room. And anyway, so we had to move everything in virtually every room in the house because windows have to have 4 feet of clearance for the gentlemen to do their work. And everything's a big mess. And I decided we're kind of redoing the entire interior of our house because we're already forced to move everything once anyways. We're like, maybe we'll put it back then. So anyways, in this Lego space, this corner has become my hat area because I do a hat chat on Mondays. And that means that all the Lego had to move from this wall to that wall. And then there's Lego that moved into the master. And I'm like, I just have too many shelf sitters. Shelf sitters, not the other way. Sitters, yes. And
we know your heart, brother. Go ahead, continue on.
I'm like, I should probably like sell off some of these used complete sets. Like, I mean, like I bought every Ninjago movie set, which I built and I had a lot of fun building them, but like I don't have a display area for all of Ninjago City, and it's a lot. And I bought all the Scooby-Doo sets. And I know the gentleman shaking his head bought all the Lego Batman movie sets. So while I loved Ninjago movie, he loved the Batman Lego movie. And it's just, I only got so much shelf. And I know Dana's even tighter because like that's his office. I've been in that office. It's not that generous.
He has to just get rid of the hitchhikers in the basement.
Yeah, he needs to. If he turns around, he just about knocks something off the shelf there. So, and then there's four cats that contribute to the mayhem. But
yeah,
I'm just like, I still love my big sets. So the UCS preview, the UCS set that's coming out, I'll almost certainly buy that set because I have most of the UCS sets in my Star Wars office downstairs. But I just gonna have to make some decisions here. I'd like to finish the unfinished basement someday and have a massive Lego room, but in the meantime, I got to be able to turn around upstairs.
Well,
nothing like moving all of your collectibles to realize that you're one step from being on the hoarder show.
Do you have like a little aisle that you like walk through?
Not quite yet.
Or if you like accidentally brush something, you'd like get buried alive by your.
But
that's my basement. That's my basement.
That is his basement. I can confirm it looks like that.
Yeah.
There's like little channels where you go in between the stacks.
Yeah, there is a little maze. And there's a section where you'll get stuck and you got to turn around and go back and weed your way out. Yeah.
And if anyone follows too closely, they're gonna run into you when you hit it.
It's gonna raise questions.
Yeah,
you're following too closely.
How many dead cats do you think you have in there, Dana?
How many what?
Dead cats.
Oh no. They're not allowed down there.
He tried his cat.
For that reason.
It's a cat freezer.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
My basement.
We did have a mouse down there one year. I found little mice turds all over the place. That was interesting. But that was because I had a bag of grain from brewing beer that was sitting out, and it had found it and chewed a hole. And he was, this is like a 50-pound bag of grain, and this mouse was just like,
in heaven.
Why leave?
The mouse was like so generous.
Yeah.
So when the exterminator came to my house, because we had a rodent issue in our unfinished basement, he's like, well, you got water right down the back of the hill because you're on a lake. And they're like, wow, this is great. It's heated. There's water close by. All we got to do is find some food. Because I didn't have any food in the basement, but they were just coming in and out through a hole. But yeah, they were like, this is an awesome place to live. So we tried to make it less awesome.
Yeah, I need another bag of feed.
But the bag of feed is very, very generous.
Go ahead. One limiting factor that I've noticed since I've basically had to downsize space and everything. The dream of there you go. The dream of the downstairs basement that I had in Kennesaw was a dreamy place. It was a great nerd house right under my house. So moving here and downsizing and getting rid of some stuff and backlog and stuff like that. That goal of let me make a bigger spaceship or a bigger display for this area is kind of gone. So building smaller and just enjoying myself and not worrying about my hit count on the pictures and stuff like that. It's just kind of, I don't care about that as much anymore. So it motivates you a little less. However, I've enjoyed teaching my little kindergarten through second grade after school care class every Tuesday and teaching them some Lego techniques. And the worst part is how to share because they friggin' don't know. And so
wait, back up. What?
How to share? Like you get the one kid who hoards all the parts and doesn't use them, and then the other kid wants it, and then
No. Oh, not me. Sorry.
No. Hoarding is a different hoarding. Anyway, so anyway, but it's been fun. It's my last class of the semester with those kids, and they're all blubbery about it. I'm like, go home and build your own bricks, you little morons. Anyway,
you little morons.
All right.
Small segue for a second. I did not realize these little new dome things.
Oh wait, hang on.
You're building the tractor.
I am building the tractor. I did
Oh,
not
yeah.
know these. These are new parts to me.
Yes, they are.
Did you not? Hey, wait. No, they were in the pick-a-brick from.
No, those have a bar in the bottom.
But the thing that shall not be named.
Oh no! These are the non-barred ones.
There's no bar. Is there a bar?
We ordered those.
Yep.
And the thing that shall not be named, yes, sir.
So these are not even new.
Nope.
No. There's green ones too.
Oh wow! I didn't even notice these. You know what? Probably when they were on that list, I was like, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna move on.
Well, you thought it was the one with the bar.
Or I thought it was the one with the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the green ones right there.
Ooh.
Wow, I did not. Yeah. Wow. Just.
It feels like a Dana part.
Yeah.
I feel like Dana would have had those.
Wow. Yeah. No, seriously, that is totally a Dana part. But.
I feel like you need a trademark logo appearing every time he says something like that.
Dana. All right. So I'm building. This is the very skeletal start of a little bitty spaceship with an angle thingy going on there. So I'm being all super snotty to try to get it as thin as possible, and the figs still sit in it. Just FYI, I don't have the set, and I don't know why I looked up how it was built, but there's a new little purple roadster set. It's like a $10 set.
Yeah.
It is actually super duper snotty for that little bitty of a set. They use this little car body, right? Because I looked it up and I'm like, I'm gonna use the car body here.
Yeah.
You know, that's got the thing. They actually use that for what the guy sits in, and then use a Technic peg off the front and the back to build off the back end.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
That's like that's the suspension part for the Speed Champions sets.
Yeah. But they use it sideways as the chassis, which is really cool.
I believe the old schoolers call that nice parts usage.
Yeah. And also it uses the curved hitch piece right here. So you can get the elbow.
Hands. I see blue hands on that fig.
Yeah, he deserves them. They're dark blue. But you see, you get plate coverage right there, but that curve allows his elbow to sit in there really nice and tight.
That is really cool.
And his hands are blue because he has no protection yet from the environment.
He's an alien. It's fine.
Or he's just lonely.
That could be it too.
Or he's been around a lot of female astronauts, but they're not friends. You go.
So the whole blue hands from being exposed. Some of us are watching the most recent edition of For All Mankind, and there is a space murder that is solved by depressurization clues. So you can look forward to that little nuggets.
I will
watch season 5. Oh no, this was not an accident because rapid depressurization results in X and not Y. Ooh. It's like crime solvers on Mars.
Nice.
I get rapid depressurization sometimes too.
Oh, we have a special guest, everybody. My
doctor.
My building inspector has come by to and check on my handiwork.
All right, so let's do a quick spin. We'll talk about some sets and goof around with them and everything. Since Steve, I know, is the only one actually building a mock for a show. What is the progress, sir?
It's a little smaller than it used to be. That's what she said. But I built the entire base around, which is like a super tedious process because this is a black one. Kind of see these, the curved slopes.
Yep.
They don't have that groove on the bottom like tiles do, and I think if they had that groove on the bottom, it would have taken me like literally half the time to build. Because like you have to like put it in place and make sure you like it before you push it down. Because if you don't push it down, you have like a lot of times you got to take the whole thing apart and try to, get it taken apart and try again in a different one stud over. And so it just I like the final result, but it's a pain to do. It's tedious and monotonous, and I finally got that done. It took me probably like a week to finish it. So now on to bigger and better.
Really selling it, Steve. You're really selling it.
It's not. It looks great, but it's not fun. It's not.
I will say, Steve, you posted a really good Instagram photo of the all the way around.
Yeah.
That shows the detail on it, and yeah, that looked like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yep.
It sucks. I did it a year and a half ago for my other one. I knew going into it, it was going to be a pain, and yeah, it was.
It's agony to build, but when you're done, it looks good.
Yeah, that's basically mock building for me.
For real.
But yeah, that's really about it. I'm about at the point where I'm gonna start figuring out how to approach my buildable character. It's probably gonna be, I don't know, maybe like the size of Groot, like baby Groot. I don't know, but I gotta build them hollow, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. I was kind of looking at like the buildable head instructions and maybe that kind of a size, but they build those like it's a brick. It's not hollow, so.
Why does it gotta be? Is this divulging too much? But why does it have to be hollow?
Oh, it's not divulging anything. So like in the front of the mock, everything's black, but as you turn around, it's all glitchy. So
okay,
my mock is, the working title is "What If," the What If series.
Yeah.
So what if Mysterio was behind the Spider-Verse all along? So as you walk around to the other side of the mock, you realize, oh, this is just an illusion. So like my buildings are hollow, so you'll see all of the drones from like far from home. So Mysterio is like creating this big illusion.
Right.
Mysterio is going to be inside of Spot. So that's kind of where I'm hiding Mysterio. All the drones are hidden in the buildings, and Mysterio will be hidden inside a Spot.
Gotcha.
So
well,
amazing.
What I suggest you do then, as opposed to trying to create it to make it hollow, start with whatever is going to enclose where Mysterio is, and then build off of that. So that way you've already got your core, instead of trying to make the core later. Start from the core and work your way out.
And you could probably use some like clear windscreens and things like that for some structure at least as well, so you can still see through it. Right?
Oh, from the backside, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't actually see him until you're almost completely like 180 degrees on the other side of the front.
Right.
So
I'm with you. I'm excited.
Very cool. Very
and
cool.
then, did I show you guys this? Don't take this out of context. Did I show you guys my hands?
No, you did not.
Do we want to see your hands? That's another question that shouldn't be in a context too, I guess. But
so I've got these hands that I built. They're still got to finish color swapping them, but I'm gonna have two hands like popping out of the buildings. So one will be like, oh man, it's so.
That's freaking cool, man.
You can't really see it because the light is like.
Yeah, the white on white.
Yeah, you were having black on. Anyway, go ahead.
Focus. So that's one of the hands. It's almost
awesome,
like
dude.
It's almost like a 1-to-1.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
The other one, he's just got a fist. So
that's cool.
Cool. Yeah. So is it going to be like that episode of Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck where they're in a cartoon, but the artist is erasing as they go along and turns Daffy Duck into a weird creature, and then it zooms out? And
yeah, that was like the secondary inspiration for the whole mock, was that cartoon. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right. And which show are you debuting that mock at?
This will be at Brick World. And speaking of conventions, my wife is kind of like wants to go on a family vacation this year, and we've been throwing around ideas, and I thought like maybe go to Utah and hit up slopes, but that's kind of far away. It's like a 20-hour drive with kids is not the funnest. So, but I got an email today from Bricks in the Six. So I sent my wife a text. I'm like, how about Canada in November? And she didn't turn it down. So like we might.
Toronto's like that area is not too bad at that time of the year. We barely get any snow in that area of like it's further south, so you know you can
but
get some cold weather, but
it's more north of where we are, though.
yeah, but I think you guys get colder weather than we do some days.
I went 2 years ago. It was fine.
Yeah.
So I mean that's on the table now. Like maybe we'll go. I don't know.
Cool.
Cool.
I wanted to go to it last year, and I decided not to.
Yeah. I think the early bird registration ends at the end of April, so you have some time.
It's the 30th.
Yeah. So, or no, end of May. I think it's end of May because April's really soon.
There you go. It was freezing. She lived. All right, Jeff. Let's go check in on Jeff. Jeff is also actually building mocks. So how are you, sir?
I am good. I've been. It's probably just. Oh, damn. Hold on. Changing cameras again. Because I was about to turn around my camera and then realized, oh wait, this is the wrong camera.
Camera one, camera two, camera one,
camera two. So
baking powder.
I am slowly piecing together a layout.
Dude.
What?
Sorry, wrong dude.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm not a dude. Well, I am, but anyway.
We heard it first.
But I'm working on curves, and I mean we've seen this one before. I've probably showed it numerous times with the drop Duplo track and stuff. But the way the drop from one table to another occurs, there's like a 2 brick, like the tables are like 2 bricks too short or too deep, too low. So I had to build another curve that's almost like almost at base plate level. And Duplo actually has another ramp that drops down 1 Duplo brick, so it actually brings me back down to my original height, which is amazing. Like the math actually worked out that way. So yeah, I'm just working on, like, I'm doing the details around because this is going to be like base plate level, like a Mills plate almost, but not quite. And realizing how many parts I have to order, I still have to build another. I think I have 1 more curve to build, 2 more curves to build. Yeah, 2 more curves to build. So that's a massive investment in parts, but slowly trying to get what I need, and stuff. I'm also trying to clear up because I've got. I use these IKEA bins. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these things. They're figures. It's upside down. They're called Antonius. Unfortunately, it is upside down. But that's upside down Antonius. And they're made to go into like some of the clothing shelves and stuff. But they've got 5 containers and they're different sizes, and I find them amazing. But I've got about 30 or 40 of these. Just because I use them for projects. Like you can see some sitting on the table kind of over my shoulder here. This is like leftovers from the last time I was building the Duplo castle or the Duplo train state, the space thing. So I'm trying to get this stuff kind of sorted because there's a lot of stuff in here I don't need. So, I'm trying to clear up my area so that I can be more focused on only having the parts I need. So yeah. And, I recently got a free gift I used up my VIP points. Don't tell Lego because that might be illegal now. I don't know. For buying the Transformer set. I think we referenced that last week, right? That
we did.
Yeah.
The weird new rules.
The weird new rules. I haven't gotten an email from them saying that this is now the terms have changed. So as far as I'm concerned, if they haven't sent me an email to say the terms have changed, then I don't know the terms have changed. Even
because you're a Bricklink seller.
Yeah. They say you can't use VIP points anymore, or whatever, the insider points anymore. So it's like, you know what? I have enough to get that set. I'm just going to get it now, so that if I can't collect points anymore, at least I've got something out of what I had. So, but But yeah, and I also got the recently got the.
Wait! I need to back up. I didn't realize I had to mute when I was asking the question. So what is this about the new rules?
So Lego has changed. Bricklink has changed their terms of service now that the Lego accounts are integrated with Bricklink accounts.
Okay.
They've changed their terms of service that basically says if you're a registered business and you have a Bricklink account.
Okay.
You can no longer claim or use insider points. But nowhere on Bricklink's website is there a place for you to tell them you're a registered business, and nowhere on Lego.com is a place for them to know you're a registered business.
Whoa.
So I'm not a registered business. I do this as a hobby. I don't make enough money to have to get like a tax number or any of that stuff.
Right. So I wonder if there's like a cutoff or something.
Well, I'm guessing maybe volume, but I mean, one of the guys in our Ottawa group, they got a message, like they got an email and they haven't been selling anything. Right.
Wow.
And I mean, their email address might be at the lower end of the alphabet and I'm at the higher end of the alphabet. Maybe, I don't know, but
maybe.
I don't know if it's just like, and I haven't followed it up, but there was a whole trail on Bricklink's forums about that, and I haven't followed it up on it for the past couple of weeks just because it was frustrating. But
yeah, so that's so yeah. So basically, they're saying if you are a Bricklink seller, you can't collect and or redeem VIP.
Potentially, yeah.
Wow.
And I mean, there isn't like Lego hasn't come back and answered anything. Again, from what I've read in the past like 2 weeks ago, Lego has not come back and said anything about it.
Let's drop it and see how people respond, and then we'll backtrack and do something different.
Yeah, exactly. It's or they'll wait for someone to come up with a good idea and then say, yeah, we'll go with that one, as Matt had said like in our last chat. But
yeah.
The famous LAN interaction where they develop a vaguely worded policy, let people guess what the policy means, and then they're like, "Yeah, that one's pretty good. Why don't we go around with that?" I'm like, you obviously did not have a conversation about how this works.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, it's pushing people away for sure. Like if they're going to start doing that, I am now illegal. If they start making me not be able to use my VIP points, maybe I'll just leave Bricklink and go to Brick Owl and start selling there.
Which,
right?
That's
you just start an account in a family member's name. I mean, this is so stupid.
It's easy.
Yeah, there's ways around.
But I mean, it's more for me. In my head, I'm more thinking along the lines of if I'm buying 10 sets on Shop at Home and then I'm selling them on my Bricklink store. That I get, right? Yeah. Or if I'm buying the sets and I'm clear like a bunch of sets and I'm selling the gift with purchases directly right away type thing just to make some money.
Right.
That I totally get. I mean, I do sell sets, I do sell my gift with purchases, but I usually hold on to them for a year or two before I list them. Just because I'm hoping the value goes up a little bit or that there's more of a
I mean, because sets do I mean that's just
right.
That's
I mean that could be worse though, because now I'm profiting even more off of Lego. I don't know.
Well, welcome to capitalism.
Yeah, exactly.
I have listed my gift with purchase in the parking lot from the store before I even drove home.
My hero.
He just walked up to two guys sitting on the street and he's like, "Hey man, got any?"
Hey, don't tempt him with a good time. So
Fair enough.
All right. Let's see, Matt. Matt, what you got going on?
I'll go. I have something. Go to someone else and come back to me. I'll go get it from the other room. Or actually, no, I'll go to the other room. Here, you want some
traveling with Matt?
Here we go.
Hey, I remember that thing on the wall. There's a map right there. Wait, where's the map?
It came down. There's no longer a map there.
There was a map on that wall there.
What?
There was.
I like how your hat room is bigger than your Lego room, you loser.
Well, okay, but the Lego room actually has a tower of shelves of Lego, and every inch of the wall is covered. The Lego room is smaller because literally every available inch is devoted to part storage at this point.
It's Dana's basement version of an upstairs Lego room.
It's part of the reason Matt was like, maybe I have enough. Maybe I have too much.
Speaking of which, new parts.
New parts, and look, we got the teal legs, so our tealmen are no longer legless like Lieutenant Dan. They need their legs. So yeah, we got some legs in, and we also got.
Lieutenant Dan.
Does anybody else have the Fraggle Rock theme in their brain now because of Stever?
No, but I do enjoy that show.
Yeah, those are cool. They come in trans.
Oh yeah, I forgot that actually did not come out in the classic era, but it's a very classic space piece.
Yeah.
So. And it's surprising that we didn't already have this, but the
sand
green leaves,
the tri-leaf and sand green, and everybody now I can just brick build my own Lego Santa with the parts I probably already have in my collection.
That's hysterical. Why? How and why did that show up on Pick a Brick?
It's probably not IP, but I got.
No, I mean that was an employee exclusive gift, and that was the only place that part came out originally.
Is it right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dana, there's a buildable Santa Claus set that you can buy.
Mm.
Yeah, give it the program, Dana.
Man, Dana's out of the loop.
I know you're out for
No,
4 weeks and you don't even know what Lego is anymore. It's
No,
crazy.
you know what I was thinking of was the other Santa Claus set that was prior to the upscale one.
Dana, what kind of glue are you sniffing when you're building those model kits?
It's actually lacquer thinner.
And just how high is your ceiling?
Not that high.
He was outside painting he was down in his basement painting his raccoon cages.
Look, they just need helmets. They have air and heads. They kind of need some.
And by the way, I did like the fact that you got that cat jumper, and I can't believe I just called it a jumper, but the cat jumper torso.
What?
Yeah, I need to go do a pic. Man, you guys, this is why it's good for me not to be talking to you guys.
I accidentally ordered 2 in 2 separate orders, so we could probably make a deal. If you
Okay, that's perfect. That works.
But you'll pry this from my cold dead hands.
I will probably still open up a bricklink order or a Pick a Brick order soon. I do need to get that.
So
Santa
here's
Claus.
the question: when the parts from the Blue Spaceman make it, and this big space logo gets on there, number one, who is going to order 100 right off the bat, and why is it Jeff? But also, who?
You know those things are going to be like $1.50 or $2 a piece.
Yeah.
So will Dana make a big baby space collection?
No. There are other more. Yeah, totally off my meds. There are totally other obsessed people who will build large space. I prefer the microverse.
Big baby space. Come on.
Big baby space. Yeah, come on, man. Don't whip out on that.
And I have the lower legs of KTSO, which has not progressed at all because in my defense, I was out of town for 5 days. And then in the days before I left, I was moving 1/3 of the possessions in my house around the house. So I have not had any time. But hey, I will have steel space people, but they need to be indoors in the airlock because they don't have helmets yet. So
Is that proof that your hips don't lie?
I guess.
Sorry.
So I've started. I've got about 20 teals and 20 golds, and so I'm not going to order anymore. But I realized I needed to order the classic smiley face because I've got a ton of minifig heads. Classic smiley face is what I don't have as many of as I used to. You know what I'm saying? So,
and you know what's funny? We actually had those in the order that shall not be referred to. And I bought a bunch of them because I too needed them at the time for orange and red spacemen.
You know, you could have other expressions besides smiley faces.
You could, but if you're going to go classic, you're going classic.
I mean, there's nothing classic about being in teal, though. Let's be honest here.
No, but still, classic spaceman's classic spaceman. You say.
And Blacktron.
That's all I got. But I'm back in my Lego room, so you got me here.
Good deal. All right, Dana, you've got to tell us where you've been and what you've been doing.
I've been here.
He's been everywhere.
I work from home. I go to the grocery store. I go to Walmart, Target.
He's living it up.
You're shuffling about like an old man. That's what it sounds like to me.
You know when I find myself doing that in early mornings when I get up? Is it just me, or have I reached that age where it takes me about an hour to an hour and a half after I get up before I can even actually function?
No, that's what
I thought you were going to say go to the bathroom.
No. That happens at least 2 or 3 times in the evening while I'm sleeping that I got to get up and go to the bathroom.
Or does it take like an hour to go to the bathroom?
That depends.
That's definitely you.
The pipes and the plumbing are just fine right there, Steve. So that you might want to see somebody about that.
I was just asking for a friend.
Oh, Steve was asking, did I get a new Walmart Classic Space plushie? No, I have not, but I haven't found one yet either. But I have heard of them.
Wait, what?
Because I saw them on Instagram from somebody posting them, and I need one.
More details, please.
You guys haven't heard of this?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I had one on
Yeah.
the show. It's actually I gave it to Jake. It's in his room. There's a taller red spaceman
Oh,
plushie that appeared at Walmart, and
Okay.
at Sam's there was like a pillow and bedding that was Lego themed. FYI, not space, unfortunately. But
Jeff, are you willing to trade those for some hats if I get you that?
No, because if it was the standard size that they came in with for Target, then yes, I want them. But they're already too tall on my shelf.
So I used to work. Little known fact: I actually used to work for a tractor supply company, not tractor supply company, but a company that actually sold and manufactured. Not really. It's funny. They didn't actually manufacture tractors. They built tractors. They bought parts from other places and they built them. They were red and orange, not this cool teal color. But then they did turn around and they got a cool teal color tractor. But I don't think it's the same teal color tractor that this is supposed to be, because this actually has a. I don't know if you guys noticed, it's got like a little bull logo, which
it's a Lamborghini.
Is it Lamborghini?
Yeah, that was what the theory is. That it's based off the Lamborghini one.
Okay, that's strange and bizarre, because I first was thinking it was a Klaus, Claas, because it looks like a Klaus, but that may just be because either they stole it from the feel and look from Lamborghini, or Lamborghini stole the look and feel from Klaus.
Your mom looks like a Klaus.
I'm pretty sure Klaus was on Umbrella Academy.
It's entirely possible. But I want to turn around and I want to check to see. These fenders might be the problem.
Dana,
if they're not in red, but I really want to convert this into a red tractor.
Dana.
Instead of teal. Not that I don't love teal, because I do love teal.
And
but for me, tractors are red. It's just the
Dana,
Midwestern in me. It's just the Midwestern.
Green. Tractors are green.
Sorry, I'm trying to interrupt you, Dana. I've just sent you a Google sheet of all the colors of all those parts. So I just shared it with you, and it will update automatically when new parts are added.
Oh,
so right now, dark blue, white, and dark gray have all those fenders.
Okay, all right.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, need red. So, or I'll just swap them out for something. I might have to do parts to make parts or something like that.
I am glad that you guys are my friends, because if we were actually in a group project, you guys would be doing all the work and I would be the guy that did the spokesperson part. That would be the best, because all of a sudden homeboy's got a spreadsheet for something that we didn't think we needed until the last minute, and now we do. And yeah,
and there we have it. And there we have it. And I have plans for this tractor. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I need to get that because I want to do something fun with it. So this was just to build it. And I actually had this since February and have been meaning to build it while we've been chatting. And here we are, it's April 16th, and I'm finally getting around to building it. So,
well, I built mine on Jeff's show. So Jeff and Dana, are now in
I built mine on Jeff's show.
Teal Tractor Club. Teal. We need to have a little secret handshake for those people in the Teal Tractor Club, and
the Teal Tractor Club.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we might need enamel pins.
We need somebody to take the Pink Pony Club song and make it into a Teal Tractor Club song.
Yeah, and the reason why I made this sheet was I wanted the John Deere, like almost every piece is available in green except for the fender.
Well, you know what? Technically, a John Deere fender might have been squarish, so you could probably. Yeah. Well, there's a cat guy there. Well, see, my wife actually worked at Caterpillar at one time, but she and I both worked at AGCO. And she was the international buyer for Massey Ferguson parts. And then I think she also worked on Fendt. No, that's what this was reminding me of. This reminds me of a Fendt tractor. That's what it is, not a Klaus. Anyway, wow, we've gone into serious.
Okay, who put money on their bingo, or whose bingo card had Dana is a tractor country bumpkin expert?
And I grew up on a farm, so I'm like, Dana, we need. Yeah, anyway.
I mean, again, I worked at a company that built tractors.
I hand milked dairy goats as a high school student. So.
I don't know what that means. I really don't. I don't want to know.
That's utterly shocking. Utterly.
It is. Wow. You were the cream
I don't know what that means.
You are the cream of the crop, Matt. You are the cream of the crop. That's all I'm saying.
I rise to the top.
This is a bunch of bull, for the record. And Matt, please don't milk them.
Okay. The Canadian is the one throw. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So this is literally the only Lego thing I've built in recent. I think probably since I built the Blue Spaceman. But I have things on order, and I'm waiting for things. So, unfortunately, some of those things that I have on order are going to take a while. But I have until when is the back to school event? I think that's in September. I think.
For in Atlanta.
Yeah. So or at least it's late August. So I've got till late August to finish the project that I started earlier this year. But I'm waiting on parts, so I don't even have anything to share. I'm just waiting.
Now you have a spreadsheet to look at.
And I got a spreadsheet. Where did you send that? Did you send it to my email? Is that where it went?
I sent it to your Gmail. I shared a Gmail link. Chris, for the geeky purposes, I shared the spreadsheet.
Hey, what's up?
What? Look at that, Aubrey.
Oh my gosh! Hey, Aubrey.
We had other Aubrey sighting last week. That was kind of cool.
Light and dark.
Like
forever will they be opposed.
That's right. So I forgot about the show in August in Duluth. Maybe I need to start working to make that happen. Maybe that'll be good.
Well, you have all the money that you saved for not coming down in February.
No, I don't. I paid taxes yesterday, and they did not withhold the correct amount off my wife's check all year. And I'm like, oh, that hurt.
Ooh, that did hurt. Wow.
Yeah, it hurt a lot.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that I felt bad because I hadn't filed my taxes right away, and people were like a month after, like in February, people were like, "You didn't file your taxes? You didn't get your return back yet?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't. I'm not in a hurry." And then I'm sitting here today, and yesterday, I'm watching all these people rush into the post office. I'm like, okay, I feel better now.
Well, who still uses the post office? You do it electronically and send it through TurboTax.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? That's a good question because somebody that I work with had to go to the post office because it was tax day, and I didn't quite understand that. So,
well, if you're mailing a check, which delays your payment, until they get the check,
maybe that's why he did it that way. Yeah, I only owed $300 to the state, so
I filed for the automatic extension. I haven't even done my taxes yet.
Okay, never mind.
Now I feel completely better. The fact that I did my taxes at the end of February.
I have to itemize all the stuff for my LLC.
Yes.
It takes
not a simple.
I kind of have to go back through a whole bunch of stuff. It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But I do get to write off like a tiny bit of my house as a business expense.
Yes, you do.
That's why you should finish the basement so you can write off a bigger bit of your house.
It'll be my Lego showroom / hat showroom.
You go, there you go.
Did you say cat showroom?
Hat.
Oh,
and by the way, Steve, that excellent use of the hands. By the way,
I was waiting for someone to like.
Oh, there you go.
I'm sorry. Originally, I was on the big screen and I was yakking away, so I just now finally noticed. So
that's funny. That is funny.
That is good. That's good.
All right, so we've got just a couple minutes left. We were going to talk about new sets, but
we can save it until next week.
Do what?
We can save it until next week.
Yeah, we could. But I do want to hit because it all of a sudden out of the blue we got the Mandalorian Starfighter, and so let me just share. I'm gonna just go straight to Lego.com so we can make some fun of these lifestyle pictures because that's
we can. Yeah, we got to at least do lifestyle pictures.
Yeah. All right, so let me share the right one
I also
here.
do this too, Dana.
That's the best part of looking at the new set pictures. It's like where
I know.
at the end.
You need some Lego frames now.
Yeah, I get disappointed when it's a new set. It's a fairly big set, and it doesn't have lifestyle pictures. So I'm like, oh, I wanted to see that. So, all right, so here we go. This being the N1 new Star Wars from Grogu, Mandalorian, all this kind of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put my cards on the table. Number one, I've never been a fan of the N1 starship itself.
You're here.
You're here.
I don't like it. Number two, I didn't think this part of the storyline made sense for Mandalorian. And three, I just want the canopy. So I just put my cards on the table.
Yeah.
And the cones of the thrusters on the side, on the front.
Yeah.
No,
those
the
are
other
a new angle
the other
cone.
end.
Yeah, look at that.
No, the inlet cones.
Yeah.
The front too. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like, isn't it like just jam packed with chrome?
Yeah, drum lacquered, but yes.
And isn't it like 250 and it's like 180 or 1,800 pieces or something like that.
It's way overpriced.
Yeah.
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 I mean, at seeing it and knowing and Matthew the same way is like I have most, if not, I know I don't have all, but I have most of the UCS sets. I've started to pick and choose lately, and I would have thought that maybe I'd get this, but $250, that's a little.
Yeah.
I'll wait for this one because I think a lot of people are going to have the same reaction. I'll wait for it to go on clearance.
Well, that's why you flip the GWP for $30. Then it's $220.
But
that's why they made the rule.
And you know what? I still think the 220 is overpriced. So
you might be right about that.
Yeah, but we get the black space hoses again. That's cool.
And
that's cool.
The GWP for this set is like a little medallion thingy, or like a it's not even like a Lego set. So I don't know what the.
I thought the black. It's not the black saber.
I thought it was the
dark saber is for it just in general over $200 or whatever. And like I forget what the American price is, but
yeah,
I think it's 160 US.
I mean, it looks like a cool, well built build.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that the canopy slides forward. That's cool.
It doesn't slide.
Oh, it doesn't.
You just lift it up and hook it onto a stud on the front. But at least it moves. Like at least you can do that, right?
At least you can do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a feeling that's printed, obviously, but I still want that canopy. I like that it has a little back to it there. That's
I was gonna say there's a weird curve there, and I was trying to figure out what that was.
Question is that inset or is it a flush piece at the end? It's kind of weird to see. It's kind of hard to tell.
I think it's flush with the back end. I think that's probably going to help it keep it shaped better with that.
Stability. So it's there for stability, not for buildability.
Yeah. Oops, got there a little quick. Anyway,
that's what she said.
I know it. That was way too easy. So
a quick little fun fact about that dark saber is they only made one, and you have to battle people to get it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so we can look at the lifestyle picture here, and let's just go ahead and say, if my steps to my basement were A, that steep, and B, that whatever, the guy's living in the bottom of somebody's dorm, and that's
those stairs are not OSHA compliant.
I think my favorite part of this room was the cartography bucket. How he's got all his maps and stuff in the bucket, and like when he's done with like whatever he's doing cartographizing, he just like throws his T-squares and his stuff in the bucket with the rolls.
You can see he's got a triangle there at least, some sort. Yeah.
For the record, he's actually in the hull of a ship.
Oh,
and that's why he has the maps.
That makes sense for the stairs too.
It is.
Yeah.
Why is nobody commenting on the fact that he has a giant round Lego piece with two studs behind his head? Like I didn't think Lego made a round disc that was 32 by 32 studs.
Pretty big piece, yeah.
Or it's an odd.
That's what she said.
Like sonar piece of art. I don't know.
Maybe that's an aftermarket stand that he can't really show.
You're missing the obvious tie-in. That he is clearly in the basement where the people at the end of the Hunger Games live. And they're going to stage the revolt to take back Penang, whatever the place was.
Well,
nice.
He needs to invest in some matching furniture because the wire shelves on the left, don't go with the whatever brand on the that's right.
His binders are on the floor. Like the binders should be on the shelf.
Right.
He's in a boat. There's going to be flooding.
And he does have bowls, so
there's what?
The bowls.
Oh, bowls.
So he is enjoying this more than the girlfriend that he doesn't have. So
ouch! Shots fired.
Shots fired. But I mean, if he grabs at those 2 points right now and lifts that off, the whole thing's crumbling. I can just tell you right now. Or maybe he's in jail. I don't know. Those stairs are giving me.
I think he did try to pick it up by those 2 points, and he's trying to put it back together.
The grin is like, oh crap, I broke this.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
my girlfriend that doesn't exist is gonna kill me when she finds out I was touching her model.
Or is he even able to pick it up right from there? That's a good question.
So this is when he dropped it from the top of the stairs. I like that he's got the T-square out from the bucket just to make sure it lines up correctly. So
I have to say,
not a T-square, by the way. That is a triangle.
yes, it is.
I have to say, I like the shape of the ship better without the engines on the wings there.
Triangle starts with T though.
Looks like a hammerhead.
It does. It does. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the N1 anyway. So
Well, they're just going to turn that around next year and sell it as the hammerhead. So
yeah, it could be.
I wish they'd build a hammerhead. That would be a freaking cool. Even if they did it with the mini scales, I would love a mini scale hammerhead.
Chris, just for the record, Brickset has released a review of the sets, and they have a couple of shots, not of the windscreen by itself, but showing that that clear piece that we were looking at is actually reinforcement, so it is flush with the edge of the cockpit.
Yeah, I got that in another tab. I was going to go there here in a minute, but that's cool.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so this is him showing off his digital prowess using digital.
You got to be careful when you're sitting in that couch, because if you stand up too quick and you're on the right side of it, you're gonna crack. You're gonna crack your head on the steps.
Right? Yeah. That's an OSHA violation. In fact, if that violates the fire code, you know what I'm saying, because you can't have anything under those stairs.
Well, how do you get to those stairs too?
I don't know. All right. Look, highlighting the sticker in the $250 set. And,
shut up. That's a sticker?
Yeah. That's a sticker. It's a good sticker, but I like they made the control look like it does in the show.
And I love that they're using those pieces from the bracelets, whatever those were called.
Yeah.
Those because I think I've only got those in like two really obscene colors. So having those in gray, that's freaking awesome.
That is freaking awesome. That is. All right, so the rich Corinthian leather seat, which all Star Wars sets need.
Hershey's bar.
This. So the new Grogu torso is there. I don't know if there's extra weird print on him and exclusive, and I don't care. But anyway, $250. You know, there a lot of people were like, "Wow, this is nice and this is cool," but then the price tag drops, and it's like, dude, this is like as much of a robbery as that Cobb Vance speeder that's like $34.
How much
for 88 pieces?
Was
stupid.
The UCS land speeder? How much was that one? That one was like 200 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it actually had quite a few parts to it, though.
I feel like you're getting more bang for your buck with the land speeder than you were with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hang on. I had the review. Let's just look at this real quick.
Grogu is definitely it's the same one from one of the other sites.
What's that?
The Grogu figure is the same one from another set. So
yeah, I didn't know if Mando had more print or anything either. So
yeah, this is the only. I'm just trying to figure it out. Anyway, continue.
So this is not a whole heap of stickers. You would figure the budget would have allowed them to just go ahead and print this.
At least they're printing the big tile.
Yeah. The sign or whatever. So there's Mando. I don't like the printed man. I wish it was still cut out and all that kind of stuff. I like that dimension on him. We looked at his face. He's got to go take a bath. So I like the new little Grogu thing. It looks better than the weird baby arms and stuff like that. So
yeah, I agree. I'm glad that they're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wish he had grip ability though, so he could hold a cookie or whatever.
But that is a weird little connection though. So he has to be able to hold on to something.
Maybe they do. Maybe that's compatible with the little pegs or whatever.
Yeah, because why would you make that weird connection if it doesn't connect to something?
I don't think that's a connection at all. I think it's just they just couldn't mold it all the way because it would probably break. Like they couldn't leave a hole there. I think that's just reinforcement plastic.
You think?
Yeah, to make him have his little claws or whatever. Yeah,
it's possible that it fits something, but I don't think it was made to fit something.
Yeah, I think-
Well, I would tend to err on the side that Lego doesn't ever do that kind of stuff randomly.
Agreed.
So
They used to.
it looks like his hand can hold the top of a 1x1 round.
which
Yeah.
may be cool.
That
I mean,
may be a
just
little
the
too
stud.
small.
Yeah.
But the sleeve hangs over a little bit, so
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm with Brett. I think it was like for frogs.
Oh, maybe it does hold a
Frog
frog.
eggs.
Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, so I think, and Samlin's not here to present his argument, but I think he's correct that the we're excited about the new canopy, but it looks a little flat compared to the original model. So, but I mean, I think Lego's done a good job of making the model. I don't like the stupid carburetor sitting on the front. It looks stupid to me. It's like, this is not a Buick, it's not a. Anyway, I don't know.
But yet, that's exactly what it sounds like. So,
This is true.
They're
Chris,
comparing it.
Sorry, if you click on one of the images and use the arrow keys, then you don't have to scroll. It's so much cleaner because we're not really reading the text, right?
Right, that's right. Anyway, I guess maybe I understand why it's junky and that's part of the show. It's been rebuilt and stuff like that, but I'm just not it's just not a thing that I like. The drum lacquered silver is new silver and it's sort of shiny, but it's not chromy shiny. But
Mm-hmm.
you can get a bunch of wings like this though. That's pretty cool. I really like the new front cone. That's really cool.
Yeah. The way they did the antenna, like coming off the tail of the motors, it looks like if there's a shot. I don't know if it's before or after that, but there's a close up of that. It just looks crappy because it's a bunch of pieces.
Yeah.
Like it just. They could have done a longer bar or something. Like I don't know.
That's gonna sag with age.
That's that too.
Yeah.
that's what your mom said.
She did.
All right, there's the lasers.
I still haven't built my UCS Razor Crest.
Me either. Mine's still in the box.
Oh man, I built that first weekend.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I was waiting to get more room. I got a new room, and now I've been waiting to just keep pushing it off.
Well, the movie's coming up.
Yeah.
Good time to flip it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at those swords right there.
Mm-hmm.
The
those are
Uruguay
nice.
swords. That's kind of neat.
That's good greebly.
Yeah, that's good greebly. And there is good greebly, and I like to build a good greebly, but there's a stupid carburetor. But there's I think it looks dumb. It's like, oh, George Lucas likes old cars, and so stick a carburetor on it. I'm like, you don't need a carburetor in space, for crying out loud.
Yeah, but I think this is a Dave Filoni problem now.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Problem anymore.
Lucas.
Well, Dave Filoni's like, let's do this for George, and I'm like, don't do it for George. It's stupid, in my opinion. But you see the very front tip of that of the canopy there.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that new piece. We'll scroll down until it. Woo! Look at all that.
Wow. There's some good snout worker in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just noticed the wings are sloped down on an angle too.
And I like those ball joints for connecting everything. That's pretty good.
Hey, don't interrupt Chris. He's hating on it. Don't interrupt him.
There's 1x5 plates in there.
Yeah, but look at wait a minute, go back. So go back a second. See the balls with the cylinder in the middle? Yeah, what's going on there?
Is that just decoration and greeble, or is that a
No, that's internal core construction.
That's so that the foldy bits don't fall too far, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like about 10 images before that, they showed the underside of the ship, and it's got those. It's got those pieces visible, but it isn't really showing that they're doing anything.
Okay, there they are. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's just for the look. Like maybe those are weapons or something, or
color me curious.
Or maybe they're balls.
Piece.
Do they have depth charges in space?
Well, we know they do because that's what Obi-Wan and Django had to deal with. So
yeah, true.
Those are clearly Filoni French press for his coffee in space.
It's entirely possible.
A lot of ball joints being used to make these very, very you know, complicated.
Well, it's all ball bearings and motor weight, or 40 weight motor oil these days. So
Windshield's got a lot of gook on it.
yeah.
Those panels
love
upside
seeing-
down, I like.
And I love seeing that 4x4 corner tile.
Mm-hmm.
That's
nice.
Yeah, can't wait for that piece to be available.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you see it right there?
that's kind of sexy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at that corner tile. Chris, move to the next picture slower. Move to the next picture.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's the
Get in my online cart real slow. Like,
Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Look at those inverted curves. Those inverted curve panels. You see that right
Yeah.
below the sticker sheets?
Oh yeah. Those are on Speed Champions.
Yeah.
But yeah, in light gray, that's nice.
Yeah, well, I don't think we've seen those before in light gray. Have we?
Oh no, yeah, that's cool.
But three stickers like that side by side, that's just horrible.
Well, it is. Yeah, because they're doing well. Would you rather have it be one sticker across 3 pieces?
Oh no, but
Hey, that's old school. Old school.
We've lived in those days.
Yeah,
I really
we don't want to
don't
go
know why-
back any either. So
I really don't know why Lego doesn't print on clear stickers. Because you can tell the difference of the gray and stuff.
well, yeah, but I mean they do print on clear stickers, but
Rarely.
they don't do it in this. They only print on clear stickers if you're putting it on a clear piece.
I think.
Yeah.
I think for me, clear stickers, you see fingerprints a lot easier, and it's annoying sometimes.
Yeah,
So
probably. But
It is.
use a
I
brick
think
separator.
the plastic needs to be reusable, and I think this is easier to be reusable. You know, or at least you can pull it off 2 or 3 times before it loses its stickiness. That's part of the rule. So I love you have all these exposed greaves, and they're like, "Hey, we need to put another greeble in. Just make a sticker and stick it there and make a greeble. It's
Mhm.
fine. Anyway, it's fine."
Actually, hold it. Go back. Go back to one more. So, I like what they were doing there. Is that those new fingers for greebling underneath the stickers there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what? As we go through these pictures, I still think this is completely overpriced, but I am geeking out over the build techniques.
Yeah.
Dana, I'll meet you at the store the day it goes on sale.
We haven't done that in a long time.
We haven't. We should do it again.
There you go. There you go. I was going to say, was that a hot dog? But it's not.
I was thinking the same thing.
No, it's those cool new speed little F1 car pieces.
Yeah, the next picture shows it perfect.
Yeah. Which I love that piece. I think it's got so much potential for so many different things to use. It's what it's actually it is the new sliced bread of hot dog pieces, personally, is what I think.
This isn't minifig scale, right?
No,
But Grogu still fits minifig.
Well, that's because ironically Grogu is the right scale for the ship.
Yeah.
The ship is not minifig scale because Grogu.
Oh yeah. Because the height of Grogu compared, he's only ankle high, right? So we're
right.
Use the math. Use the math.
Yeah.
There is that one guy on Instagram where there's a couple different people who they use the minifigure head as the head of their buildable figures, and they build the figures to be scaled to the head.
Yeah.
And in that, Grogu is to scale, and I love those. I love that guy.
Yeah. There's a stupid booster, and I get the reference though. The yellow paint has been stripped off, but
they kind of use that thruster technique on the regular Razor Crest thrusters.
Yeah. It's a classic tried and true thruster greebling piece. Technology. So
yeah. An action picture with a sky.
It really flies.
Sans Grogu. Sans Grogu.
Sans pilot too, right?
All right.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it had Grogu, then it would make sense. You could still pilot it.
So there it is. That's the new ship. So as we've gone through the pieces, it seems to be that we may have moved the needle for Dana. That he's like, okay, I'm going to get this stupid thing.
Well, no, actually, I'm still in my point of I would rather get it at a discount than get it for full price because I think it's hugely overpriced.
$20. $20 says he buys it the first week.
well, only because we're trying to push him.
He's going to take that bet so he can afford it. So
well, I mean,
I'm setting myself up for a loss here.
I have been to May the 4th store openings for the last probably close to a decade. So, will I show up? Yes. Will I buy the UCS? I didn't buy the Republic gunship, so odds are pretty good. I'm not going to probably buy this until I can get it on clearance.
Chris, can you full screen me for a quick second?
Oh, sure. Hang
Just going back to the tractor conversation.
Oh, I have. Oh man, we could go completely back to the tractor conversation.
I have a bin, and I've already started collecting the parts for green, white, and dark blue. So just for the reference, that's all I want to show. But
by the way, I love the spreadsheet. I am peaked because of the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet is fantastic.
Yeah. What?
I peaked him.
He peaked me.
He needs a cigarette because of a spreadsheet.
But what I find interesting is I didn't realize until you were mentioning the fact that this particular part, the fender, is only available in dark blue, white, dark gray, and teal. And I was like, wait a minute, I know I've used this windshield before, and I realized, oh no, this is a newer version.
It's a newer one. Yeah, it's 8 wide instead of 6. Yeah,
which makes it actually usable as a fender, because the old one would not work in the same place because it's not wide enough.
Yep.
So
before we go and talking about being crappy priced Lego and all that kind of stuff, we kind of blew through this. This is a desirable set because of the 2 figures in it.
Yep.
You see the price, $34 for 207 pieces.
Yep. It's like a 4+ set.
Yeah. And this kid's parents can afford a nice apartment for him to have it in. So
yeah, that's his apartment. They have another house for the family. That's just his Lego apartment.
That's the pool house.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make fun of little kids in promo pictures, but
I still don't have a Cad Bane minifig. I'd really like a Cad Bane.
And the funny thing is that because of the Cad Bane figure and Cobb Vanth together, that is a $35 set that most Star Wars fans are like, oh, I'll take 2.
Yeah. And that's why we are where we are.
Yeah,
he needs a bigger hat.
What did I hear? Did I hear some weird, crazy crap? By the way, I didn't realize that Cab Vane's Cab's head or hair looks like George Lucas. Did I hear somewhere that someone said that they were going to start changing the pricing of Lego sets by popularity? That the more popular a set, the more pricey it was going to be, or was that an April Fool's thing?
That sounds like an April Fool's thing.
Okay. That's what we just saw. I mean,
well, no, that's why it came to mind, and I brought it up. I'm like, are we going to start bumping up sets because we know they're going to cost? People want them, so they're going to.
Well, Speed Champions jumped like I think 11%.
I'm watching that too. Like, this is the materialization of Matt.
Oh, Matt's going to fall on your head. Matt.
I've been watching it the whole time.
That's what happens when you realize you put the part on the very bottom row on upside down, and that's why it's not level, and you don't want to take the whole thing down. But it's more exciting this way. So.
It is definitely interesting.
Brett, you should see some of the spreadsheets that Matt has. I'm sure that they would even do it for you too. So just say,
you should see my hat spreadsheet. It's legendary.
I hit my local.
He's a freak in the sheets, if you know what I mean.
That's my reputation.
I hit my local grocery store yesterday, and they were clearing out a bunch of Lego at 66% off.
Oh, nice!
So, I mean, I think this is a $50 or $60 Canadian set, and I got it for $22.
It's still overpriced at $22, but great.
But I'm selling the parts and keeping the canopy. So
I would keep the figs, though. I don't know.
I already have one copy of this. Like I bought it at regular price, so I've now got. I picked up these guys and about 20 of the one-piece sets.
Okay.
All at 66% off.
Nice.
So that to me, the one-piece figures are going to sell big time now that the season 2's come out too. So
those sheets those sheets are stained with coffee, by the way. This makes me need to know that I need to go check my local honey hole. Matt, don't go playing hockey near my Kroger. To see if they're starting to do that, because I have a friend who I know wants the one-piece sets, and I would love to surprise him with them at clearance. So
if you find that set at a clearance price, let me know, because I want the canopy, and there's pretty cool pieces.
And I think this is, you know what, I'm unlocking a new level in my Lego hobby of I'm waiting.
I know, isn't that weird?
I'm waiting, and
Yeah.
I'm taking the high road and saying I'm going to wait for that to go on clearance or discount or coupon or something. I no longer feel to have the sets day one anymore.
Lego doesn't really do that much in the way of sales, though. To be frank, I mean, it's all about
not Lego themselves. No, you're right.
Yeah, I saw that one too, Chris. I was going to
Barnes and Noble exclusive. That looks pretty dorky.
But if you just swap that out for a minifigure head, that's cool. You know.
Yeah.
Grogu was kind of sad.
What you know? What the funny thing here, since we have Targets, we don't have a Lego store. Our Barnes and Noble is pretty stocked with Lego here. It has a major Lego section.
Mine does. My Barnes and Noble is very heavy Lego aisle, which is very, you know, it dominates their toy section.
I've been waiting too. That's the next level.
It'll get there. It'll happen, Brett. It will happen eventually. It'll happen.
I'm at the Christmas card stage right now.
It's a good place to be.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about this, but I got a. Did I show you guys? I got a Meredith.
No,
I didn't. It's been a while. Hang on. I have one more thing to share.
I kind of want to know.
Save him some time. Is this what we're sharing?
Sorry. Hang on. No, that I got. I got one of those.
I don't have one of those.
Hang on. I've had some. Dexter
What is
has
that,
been.
Jeff? Hold it up again, Jeff.
It's a character from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, cool.
She was giving them away as tokens at Bricks in the Six. So.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. I'm having some structural issues here. I may need to revert to some pictures for.
Are you talking about a mini? I have a minifig Meredith and a minifig Steve Pulda right over there on my shelves.
Dexter has been being bad in my office, so that's why I'm having to.
I have a Meredith kind of. I got a trophy for Franklin Timber that she built. So it's kind of a Meredith and it's kind of a Aubrey, all in the same.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh!
He had one.
It wasn't even a moto because I didn't even drop it. I was just trying to pick it up and it fell apart.
So it was a Simon then. Sorry.
It was a Simon.
I lost his name for a minute there. I don't know how, but I did.
Can I just say that in my box of love that I got from Brick Fan Expo, whatever, Atlanta Brick Con, and I'm still grateful. Simon's mock that he gave me is still in there, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna. One day I'll sit down, I'll clean the shelf, the table off, and pour the dust out, and then see if I can get all the one studs to stay together all at the same time. So
I had to ask for clarification when I rebuilt mine. So things that you think are logical are not.
No, I get that.
And I hope Meredith is not watching this or
I had to.
Oh man!
When she sent me the Friendship Timber trophy, I had to ask her how to rebuild it because it was one stud connections and stuff, and I had a couple extra pieces.
Oh man!
Yeah. She gave me Ace Hunter that she made, and
This thing is a work of art, and it is supposed to be downstairs. And there's a reason why it hasn't gotten downstairs yet because it's supposed to go by the bonsai tree.
Geisha figure.
It hasn't made it to the bonsai tree, so I'm going to just show.
Show what you got.
Here it is.
A portion of it without the base.
Don't sneeze. It's beautiful.
But it's freaking gorgeous. It's freaking gorgeous. There are a lot of one stud connections, and I trying to do this on my lap while I'm trying to show this at the same time is really difficult. But it has this really cool base.
I know, Chris. I was saying the same thing. Like, what
I can't do that one. I just know.
What's on your lap?
I gotta
it's
do
also
better.
got a really cool base, and the feet are also one stud connections.
I gotta be better.
It's freaking gorgeous. It's awesome. It's awesome. And I'm very pleased and happy to have a Meredith Geisha girl. She gifted that to me, so
that's awesome.
It's awesome.
All right. Wow. It is 1:30. We have not had Dana to fill this much time in a long time. So
And I didn't realize it was this late. I didn't realize it was 9:25. I got to roll, baby.
Yeah, me too. I've actually got an earlier morning. I'm going to work tomorrow. So, hey everybody, thank y'all for hanging out with us. We ended up with a pretty good crowd in here. A lot of friends we hadn't seen in a minute in the chat. So thank y'all for hanging out with us, Mr. Hoopa being one of them and everything. Be awesome and build awesome, everybody. Love your neighbor. Be kind to your neighbor. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And just freaking be kind. Everybody have a great night.
Baby face.
Loud noises happen.